How did you guys find your sound and rhythm? Find your sound and rhythm. I guess just practice, a combination of influences, even though a lot of them are similar, and just practicing a lot and figuring out different stuff that we can do across the instrumentation, because we can all play a few different things. So that's kind of what we try to do.
And I think whenever I write a riff, it's not really coming from anything in particular most of the time. It's just kind of coming from what I'm feeling at the time. Not any particular sound.
Wow!
Any plans to tour Canada? Preferably Edmonton.
Edmonton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, actually, after the AMA, we're actually planning on...
We're actually leaving immediately after this.
Yeah, we're all packed up.
Ready
to go,
We'd definitely like to, and we have plans to tour very soon. We cannot disclose those quite yet. But yes. No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't have anything like super soon, but yeah, we definitely want to tour as soon as we can.
We definitely love to, for sure.
Oh, this one's long. I can't read all this. Between the Lines has quickly become one of my favorite songs. If you're comfortable sharing where you got the inspiration for that song, I'd love to hear it.
Where'd you get it?
Well, yeah. So I guess I wouldn't say I'm like depressed. Troubles on my mind. I keep them all. I would say like suffer from depression. But, I go through phases, like anyone. Sure,
right.
You're kind of down on yourself.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
And I feel kind of, insecure or I don't know. Lethargic. And I guess the song is just kind of like an expression of that, in a way, that feeling. Just feeling
that old familiar
feeling.
Like you're not quite in the lines, but you're like between.
Yeah, you're kind of
right in there.
Yeah.
Not on them.
Not good,
right.
Not really bad.
But yeah, it's kind of like
right between them.
Right.
Any big plans for 2020?
Quite a few actually.
We have a few plans. We want to tour. We want to do an album. We want to release singles pretty consistently. So like once a month, once every 2 months would be awesome. We want to write a lot and record a lot and tour if we can. So anything else?
Lots of stuff.
Podcast.
We could be.
We do want to do a lot of content. We want to do some more stuff like this. We want to do a podcast.
Yeah. Lots of stuff.
A gear review.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Really anything.
Rig rundowns.
Oh, here it is. My favorite question. We've already established that gushers are the zit of the food world. So what does that make fruit by the foot?
Yes. Who are your influences when performing as a whole, and who or what influences you individually as a musician? I don't know about whole band.
I mean, it's obviously 80s cover band.
Yeah,
like 80s hair bands.
Yeah, exactly.
80s hair bands was...
A lot of Def Leppard vibes.
Right, a lot of Def
John
Leppard.
Bon Jovi.
Twisted Sister.
How can you get better?
Who? What about individual influences?
That look you gave me. So yeah, I mean, mine would obviously be like the Beatles or something like that, for sure. I feel like they definitely
What else?
have influenced me more than any other band.
What else?
Beatles, Beach Boys.
Okay.
Alright. Other bands. There's so many different other kinds of music,
What's some of the other kind of music you
Maybe
like?
to an extent, some like prog metal even maybe. Between the Buried and Me kinda.
Okay.
Under Oath.
Yeah, good.
Even to,
Right.
probably some of the indie rock I listened to in high school. Vampire Weekend.
Okay.
Vampire
Keep
Weekend. MGMT.
Classics. Classics. What was the other one?
Fashion Pit. Fashion Pit. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff we listened to in high school.
But there's a lot of music though. A lot of like video game music actually
Yeah.
kind of, you know,
Yeah.
get a lot of
Yeah.
influence from that.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, sorry to butt in, but I've been thinking about this question a little bit more, and I'm not really happy with the answer I gave, so I kind of wanted to expound on it a little bit. So yeah, like I said before, the Beatles have always been a big influence on me. Ever since I got into them when I was like 16, I've always been a big fan. And it's not necessarily to do with their sound, even though I do love their music. But it's more so to do with their mentality. Of not, like of not confining themselves to one particular sound or style, and always trying to reinvent themselves. Which is the same kind of mentality I have as a musician, and I'd like to think it's kind of shown through with the EPs we released, and will continue to, hopefully. And I'm also a big Beach Boys fan, like I said. Pet Sounds is one of the greatest albums ever made. Honestly, the one time I think the Beach Boys topped the Beatles. And I'm really into a lot of 70s music. That's probably my favorite decade overall of music. And I'm really into a lot of 80s music, particularly 80s new wave. I love all kinds of alternative music. I also know a lot of heavier stuff. I went through a bit of a scene phase in high school and listened to a lot of metalcore music. I'm also a really big Fleet Foxes fan. I got really into them around 2011 when they released Helplessness Blues. Listen to that album like all the time. I'm also into a lot of jazz music. I really love jazz music. And I feel like I try to incorporate a lot of jazzy chords into my songwriting. And I'm also into a lot of J-rock music, and I think that's something that will become more evident with some of our future releases. I think some of the stuff I've been working on more recently has incorporated some of that influence. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to expound on what I said before and give you a more concrete, definitive answer. So, back to the video.
What about you, Christian?
Yeah, what about you?
I like a lot of like 60s and 70s singer-songwriter music, and then I also like a lot of like 80s pop music. I like a lot of current indie bands. I listen to the most recently is probably just current indie bands. So that's me.
But you, Zachariah.
I guess it had to. I mean, I guess for this style, it's more like. What would you could? What's Jack White classified as?
He's like indie.
He's like
Alternative
indie
rock.
He's mainstream indie.
Yeah.
Mainstream indie. Well, I've
Oh,
always liked
so-
Jack White, and I mean, obviously that includes the White Stripes and all that. I like Nirvana. I like a lot of.
Oh, dude, Nirvana.
I like a lot of grunge stuff. Like
Yeah,
grunge,
Nirvana was my favorite bands in middle
a lot
school.
of post-hardcore bands that I listened to in high
Yeah.
school. That's the kind of music that influences me and makes me want to
Yeah.
continue playing music.
Oh, Chon. I think Chon kind of inspires me a
Yeah,
little bit.
we listen to a lot of like instrumental, like just different music.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I try to incorporate a little bit of all of
Right.
it in the.
But as far as like current indie bands, I like I listen to a lot of like Surf Curse, Beach Fossils, Jay Sum. I really like her. Okie Dokie, which also is from Nashville. There's so many. What's your favorite song you've made? Let's go down the line.
The line.
Just gonna say our favorite
Um,
song.
Favorite song you've written? Mine's probably "Please Leona."
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm really excited for this new song.
Yeah.
It could potentially take the top spot, potentially.
True.
But
that.
"Please Leona," I think everything just came together so well with that song.
Yeah.
You know.
It's probably my current favorite as well. I like Short Haired Girl a lot too.
Yeah.
But I think Please Don't is probably my favorite.
I'm gonna answer it in two ways.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite song to play would be Between the Lines. But I think my favorite song to listen to is the one that we're currently in the process of recording.
Nice.
That might just be because it's new.
Hot take.
Right. Hot take.
No, I get that. I think anytime we get like new recordings back, it's just
Yeah.
it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, it's new stuff, and it's just.
other than that, I'd probably say Short Haired Girl
Right.
would be my favorite one to listen to.
When will the next concert be?
Soon.
Never.
Yeah, actually, probably never. You know.
Yeah.
We don't even like doing music.
Yeah, honestly.
It's not even that fun.
Honestly, this video is really just to let you know we're breaking up. It was really the goal. The aim is
The
just
next
fun.
concert will be spring 2020. Stay tuned.
What's our next question?
Oh,
I can see where.
that's crazy. Oh, we got one right here.
Oh, surprise!
Surprise question.
It says, "Why were y'all climbing up the fence in the In My Head video?"
Wow.
It's
That's a good question.
That's a good one.
We were kept hostage and we were trying to escape.
Yeah, it was like a Vietnam
Actually.
type situation.
Yeah,
Just
prisoners of war.
The guy who was filming the video wanted somebody to climb the fence,
No.
and so I went for it. And luckily, I didn't fall over the edge because like the
Nice.
top of
Yeah.
the fence wasn't attached. So like when I went over, it just started to fall back.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was
Stuntman.
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 unfortunate.
Oh yeah! All right, that's the end, guys. Thanks so much for sending your questions. Feel free to reach out to us anytime via Instagram. But yeah, thanks for listening. Hope you guys have a great rest of the month.
See ya.
Later.